So I'm with Roger Wilson here at the RUAS Balmoral Show, and we're seeing in the food hall a lot of people here, and they're seeing the sign behind us here, agriculture at the root of foodheartland.com. I visited you, in fact talked to you, I think out at Grouse Hall, and we talked about the new strategy. This is part of the new strategy, Roger. The show, how important is this show to yourselves, ABC Council?
Well, first of all, we're delighted to be back at Balmoral Show. It's been a number of years since the show's been run and since Food Heartland has been here. In that time, an awful lot has changed, obviously geopolitically, but also in terms of what we're doing. So you're right, last time we were talking, we were launching our agri strategy. So agriculture is a key part of that. Food Heartland, right at the very centre of the agriculture strategy. It's such an important part of our local area, our local economy, but also our local community. So we are here, we are occupying a huge amount of the food stand here, and we're promoting our local businesses over the next 4 or 5 days. So really proud to be here, excited, talking to a lot of our companies, and business is good. Everybody's really happy being back here.
A lot of people are coming for the first time, a lot of exhibitors in particular, because this is a growth area in our particular area. There are a lot of foodstuffs that weren't being produced before. It's becoming specialist now, isn't it?
Yeah. So I think that's the really important thing about this is we have a lot of established businesses, but we have a lot of new businesses. So some of the companies we have are startups and are really on the early stages of their journey. But we've got a lot of other more established. We also have big producers, but we also have the artisan companies, and they're well represented here as well. And everything in between. So it's growers, it's producers, it's the hospitality sector. So it's that phrase from field to fork and everything in between. So
one of the aspects of the artisan is that not alone can they produce to local, but they can export as well. Is that an important dimension in all of it?
It really is, and in fact, talking to some of the companies, they maybe have specialised in exporting, and maybe the local market hasn't really taken on to what we have on our own doorstep. And I think that's one of the things that we want to do, is to help increase the awareness so that local citizens and local people in the area can actually enjoy what we have on our doorstep.
Talking of doorsteps, we're just outside our doorstep, outside the ABC Council area, but in the next coming weeks we're going to have our own local doorstep expositions as well. We're going to have Lurgan Show, we're going to have RUAS Show, very important parts of the strategy too.
They really are, and again they're at the heart of the rural community. Lurgan Show, RUAS Show, long history of being run. I mean, RUAS Show being one of the largest that there is. So again, we're so proud to be backing our rural community. It's a key part of who we are. We have a lot of big businesses in the urban centres, but our rural community is so important. And it's not an easy time at this minute for anybody, but particularly our agri sector.
Well, thanks for talking to us. Enjoy the rest of the show. I know you're a very busy man. Thanks for joining us.
No, listen, thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of it as well.
From the RUAS Balmoral Show, I'm Donagh McKeown for your Lurgan.